Okay, in this lesson we'll talk about writing your resume. I'll give you some tips on writing your resume and what information is useful to include in your resume. So let's go ahead and get started. Your resume is the first thing an HR department or an employer will see from you, and you'll want to make a good first impression. It's important you give this document a professional appearance. You might want to consider getting some help online or from a recruiter that are oftentimes happy to help you. Since you're applying to become a software developer, you'll need to highlight specific languages and platforms you've worked on. This might be difficult since this is your first job you're applying for, but you can highlight languages and platforms that you've worked on during your training experience. Project experience is also very important. Again, since this is your first job, you should be able to include projects that you've worked on in a classroom setting or perhaps a project that you've volunteered for. Any type of project experience is important because it tells hiring managers the kinds of things that you've had access to while you were training. You should be able to find online templates from Microsoft and Google for resumes. I'll include links for these and some of the things I found on the internet as an attachment to this lesson. One of the other things you might consider is constructing a web-based resume. Wix offers a free service for this, and I will include a link to the online resume that I've constructed. Another tip is LinkedIn can support an export of your profile as a PDF, and this can be useful as a resume as well. Some other useful tips for your resume are the following. Since this is an entry-level position, keep your resume to one page if possible. Once you have more experience, it's okay to have a longer resume that highlights your project experience. Be sure to include all relevant contact information in your resume. This should include your email address, your cell phone number, your LinkedIn account, a link to your online resume if you have one, and any links to sample projects if you have them. In summary, with a little work and research, you can make your resume stand out and look very professional. I've attached some sample resumes for your review, and I hope they help you with preparing your resume. This concludes this lesson on resumes. I hope it helps. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lesson.